Jobs. Jobs. Money. We all need it. We all love it. But where does it come from? How do people get it? And that's where jobs come in. People need jobs to make money. It's kind of like common sense. But where do jobs come from? Where do jobs come from? Jobs come from companies that need work. And so the companies will pay people to do stuff for them. So companies are greedy. And they don't want to pay people as much as they have to. And so they'll outsource their labor to like third world countries and they'll just abuse the power they have, basically. You know what? Let's take a trip. Let's take a trip to one of those companies, you know? Let's just go on an adventure. Right. Jesus. Oh. All right. Oh, I don't have a place that I can set it. Unless I got duct tape. Hold that thought. Alright, this is super dumb. This is such a dumb idea. We're going on a road trip. The reason we're even talking about how companies outsource their labor is because one of the topics I'm supposed to discuss is foreign ownership, which is basically companies owning businesses or property in other countries and providing like a work in those countries and like how it's supposed to benefit. But like from my research, it doesn't really show that. It shows that it's benefiting, but just because it's giving people jobs, there's no like actual benefit going back into the country itself. The companies are kind of like, yeah, we're gonna set up here, we're gonna funnel profit in, and whatever the workers get paid is what the country gets. It's like a really garbage system of just companies being able to funnel money into them, having no repercussions in general, because they legally own land. But yeah, foreign ownership is just, it's a really scuffed thing, and it doesn't have many boundaries. Like, there are so many factors that could affect how much money a company makes and how much money a company actually pays the workers through foreign ownership. Ranging from like, oh, how skilled is the worker, to what are they actually doing, where are they doing it, what resources are required. There are so many variables that just factor into that. Also, I have almost no idea where I'm going, so I'm gonna be completely going based off memory of where I remember it being, and if I'm wrong, oh boy. This is such a dumb idea, having my phone quite literally duct taped to my steering wheel. I'm gonna get like pulled over and the cop's gonna be like, why is there a phone taped to your steering wheel? Are you distracted driving? I'd be like, no, I was just recording a video. I'm sorry, officer, don't arrest me, please. I have a family. This footage is gonna be so scuffed because it's just gonna be constant like shaking back and forth. I think it's here. I think we're here. There are at least a couple hundred cars. This is insanity. I think we're here. I'm parking like in the farthest spot back. Well, here we are at one of the largest culprits for outsourcing labor to third world countries. It's not focusing. It's not focusing. Anyway, since it's not focusing, I'm gonna get out. But since I decided to park towards the back, I can actually like walk over here and show the actual like welcome to Walmart. Alright, let's go in. It's time to contribute to capitalism. I'm gonna get some mozzarella sticks. Alright, we made it out of Walmart alive with our mozzarella sticks. We actually ended up getting 2 boxes, but they only had 2 cash registers open, so I thought that was gonna take at least 40 minutes to get through. The self-checkouts were going pretty fast. Anyways, it's time to head back home, so... Alright, we finally, made it home. Surprisingly, nothing is broken. No one is hurt. But yeah. Oh, we're finally back. Finally back from Walmart. So where was I? Oh yeah. Foreign ownership. It's basically quantity of work over quality of work. And companies will just do what they can to get the work done at the cheapest way possible. Next topic. Robots. The earliest robots were constructed in the 50s, and they were like manipulator robots. Basically robots that you could do things without actually having to touch the thing that they're doing stuff with. Like, say you had a sewing machine it would sew for you. You just press it along and it just sews for you. Yeah, there were early robots like that. Anyways, nowadays we have robots that can 3D print buildings, full-scale buildings. A part of robotics that people fear the most is artificial intelligence and algorithms, because they don't make sense. They're almost too human to be robotic. They learn on their own, and it's what people are most scared of. Some of the biggest algorithms that exist online are advertising. You see that advertisement over there for free chicken after you talked about being hungry. Yeah, it's because they're advertising to a demographic that they're thinking about. They're it's like the internet is learning all about you, and it's gathering this data and it's putting together what you might like. It's trying to form a solid idea. Another big algorithm that's out there is YouTube. YouTube is probably one of the most complicated algorithms to just even figure out. It doesn't make sense. It somehow picks videos that it thinks you'll like, and then it shoves them in your recommended. And then based on what you click on in your recommended or what you search, it'll take future recommendations and give it to you. So in my eyes, robots taking the jobs of people kind of takes away from the pillars of Catholic social teaching. It doesn't really affect human dignity all that much, due to the fact that work and human dignity are 2 very different things. However, it's one pillar that it would affect greatly is community participation. People would participate a lot less in their community if they had robots doing jobs for them, because they're going to inherently become lazy because of lack of work. However, a benefit, for one, would be common good, because people are benefiting from all of this more free leisure time that they have to themselves that they can now do with what as they will. However, in the eyes of the church, there are more cons than pros to this whole situation, and in that it leaves the church viewing AI and robots taking jobs as a negative thing.
Definitely not a
Yeah,
different place.
this is the same place. I don't know.
This is definitely the same place.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the same exact place.
So according to the church, if you don't have a job, you are useless.
Well, okay.
According to the church, unemployment is a real social disaster, and especially when it afflicts younger generations. Full employment is therefore an important objective for every society that is oriented towards justice and the common good. Alright, here I am to interview a working class citizen of the United States of America. Would you like to tell me about your job?
I'm a cashier at a yacht.
Alright. Do you enjoy your job?
Sort of. Sometimes.
Because
Hi, by the way.
you're just sitting off.
It's not great. I don't get much respect because I'm young.
Fair enough. How would you feel about getting replaced with a robot?
I mean, if it can get the job done, sure. Robots are unnatural.
Anyways, the church dislikes robots and the ideas of them taking people's jobs because they are considered unnatural. And so, according to the church, they're like taking away from the human purpose of apparently just working.
Fixed income.
Yeah, fixed income.
What is that?
What is it? What is it, you ask? So fixed income is basically the idea that companies would be taxed for replacing their workers with robots, because at some point, if you replace enough people with robots, there isn't like any money going back into the economy, because robots are a one-time purchase for a company. There was this large conspiracy theory going around that there was this Japanese robotics team, and they had like 4 robots, and basically they were using them for like military purposes or so, and then they like apparently deactivated like 2 of them, disassembled a 3rd one, and they didn't do anything to the 4th one. But the 4th one like somehow managed to like reconnect itself online and then download the instructions to make itself, and like after downloading the instructions to remake itself, it not only rebuilt itself, it reactivated its 2 of the other ones, and then it reconstructed the 3rd one, and they apparently ended up killing like 29 Japanese scientists. Like, it was insane to think that that was like a real possibility. It's since been debunked that that was all a rumor, and it was all just a conspiracy theory. But it was crazy to think that that was actually a possible outcome. As for AI taking over, it's not gonna happen at any time really soon. I mean, yeah, people make useless robotics for the purpose of like content.
What I'm thinking is we build ourselves a machine to make us amazing at fishing with absolutely no skills whatsoever. What could go wrong? It's whatever. So what am I gonna do? Pick tomatoes out of my salad for the rest of my goddamn life? No, that's a silly, childish solution. No, what I did was build a robot that stabs them with a giant metal spike. Hi, I'm Michael, and while I was building this robot, I realized I probably have brain damage. But what if I didn't?
And then some people make like pointless things just to pitch AI against humans.
Tonight's story, AI is taking American jobs and what that means for the economy. Nope. No, it's not that. I saw this video of an AI solving a Where's Waldo puzzle faster than a human, and it made me irrationally angry. Yep, that's what we're doing tonight. That's stupid. God. We put it in our cars, we put it in our factories, and now we're putting it in our fun. AI is taking over the nation and devaluing the human experience, whatever that means. This is the port of Rar, one of those cold countries. You know how many people work here? 0. It's just Wall-E robot putting boxes onto other Wall-E robot. But by far the most egregious use of artificial intelligence is when we put it in it doesn't need to be, i.e. why is it solving Where's Waldo puzzles? It freaks me out. And to top it all off, it's not even that good at it. Humans can do it better. But I needed evidence to back up my claims, so I set out to find the truth. Let's take a look at this robot. It uses a vision system and Google Cloud machine learning platform to identify Waldo's position on the page. It then sends that position to a robot arm which moves over to that position on the page, which is very impressive. But in reality, they're cutting the video because the AI takes too long to do its thing. If we look in the description, the creators themselves admit that the robot takes 5 seconds start to finish to find Where's Waldo, which, if we compare to human time to find Where's Waldo, is about twice as fast.
However, AI isn't actually as potent as some people would think. I mean, it was reviewed in a study that AI exaggeration for the amount of jobs it's taking is actually expressed 3 times as much as it actually is. People say it's 30 or so % of jobs are taken by AI at this point, when in reality it's only like 14, so almost half that. However, this is not taken into account how intelligent AI actually is becoming, and that it will eventually, like, outsmart humanity. So you know what they say: if you can't beat them,
You might as well join them.